Right, what are we doing today?
Rock polishing.
Rock polish. Well, we're unboxing, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to unbox our rock polisher and have a look.
And then we got to wait a week or something.
Yeah, so we're going to unbox this and see what's inside it.
Yeah.
See how it works. And then we'll set it up to go.
Get the knife and open it now.
Get the knife and open it now! Now! I tell you now. This is a daddy task. Use a sharp knife.
Don't try this at home.
Well, only with a grown-up.
Yeah.
Get the little packaging. What do we got?
Stones.
Stones.
Right.
Bag of stones.
Something that looks like glitter.
Something that looks like glitter. There's the important bit. That's the rock polishing machine.
And bubble wrap.
And bubble wrap. That'll keep you quiet for a bit, won't it?
Hey, it's my channel, not yours.
And we've got,
What is that?
that's the containers for the stones.
Oh. 2 containers.
And we've got some books.
Why do we need books?
Well, let's have a look. We've got eyewitness activities as recommended by Blue Peter, which is 50 activities to do, going out and exploring nature and finding fossils of rocks and stuff.
Look at the camera, not me.
Why? I like looking at them. So we're going to go out and do some of those activities up on the coast maybe.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Wait, I want to look at this one.
And we've got a guide to tumbling and barrelling.
Yeah.
Important notes: identify your barrel.
Why is it called a barrel as a container?
Because that's sort of like a barrel. In it, sort of. A barrel's a type of container anyway, isn't it? Ooh, look, jewellery making kit.
Show it at the camera so they can see.
Guide to tumbling and barrelling, and it's got all your instructions in here on what you need to do. Rubber or plastic barrels. We went for the plastic because they're cheaper. The rubber ones are quieter if you're barrelling indoors, but we're going to do this in the garage, so I wasn't too concerned about that. As long as we can stop Grandad from unplugging it, because you mustn't unplug it whilst it's going, you've got to leave it going the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jewellery making kit, yep. So that's really useful. And all of this came from Evans Lapidary, and there's a little guide there as to safety instruction, the usual health and safety nonsense, and care of your tumbler and problem solving. So basically that is your tumbler. So that plugs in. You put your rocks in there, and apparently it's recommended with these you put them in hot water to take the lids off, because you'll split the lids just trying to get them off. So you put them in hot water to make them pliable. Well, I'm explaining it to you.
Yeah, but also explain to the viewers.
Hello viewers, I've got to explain it to you. So put the barrels in hot water, and that softens the lids up, and then you can take them off. Otherwise, if you try and force them off, you risk splitting them. Is the recommendation, and then they would go on there. And the idea of two, because in here we've got the different materials for doing the actual polishing.
Can we open the box?
Grinding, yeah, you can. And so you've got in here, you've got coarse, fine, and polish, and so the double one allows you to be doing two different grips at the same time, so it just speeds things up a little bit.
How do I open this?
Same way I can open that one probably. Should we do the sharp knife thing?
Sharp knife. Why don't I just get a pair of scissors from the kitchen?
Because I've got a sharp knife here. There we go. So this is this kit comes with some rocks.
Such as this shiny one.
Some nice shiny rocks.
Yeah, nice.
And we can also go out to the beach and see if we can find some rocks of our own. Oh, look at that one. That's nice, isn't it?
I've got one. I'll just show
Glittery.
it to the viewers. This one's nice because it looks like a snail shell.
That'll come up really nicely when it's polished because you'll see all the lines in it.
can already see.
And do you know what we call a rock that's got lines in it like that?
Snail shell.
It's sedimentary. So that rock was formed from layers of stuff, bits of debris, like in a pond, being laid down on the bottom in layers, and then it gradually gets crushed and crushed and crushed until it turns into a rock. So that's one layer of like earth, and then you've got another layer of slightly different coloured earth, because it depends on what the climate was doing at the time.
I like this one because it looks like mouldy cheese.
Mouldy cheese. Lovely. Does it smell like mouldy cheese?
Kind of.
Kind
Smells
of.
like face paint.
That's a sort of crystally type thing. It probably tells you, because we've got the Osborne Rocks
and Minerals
Guide, not the
You can
Rockers.
see it.
Rockers Guide is something entirely different. And that tells you all about the different types of rocks. So I don't know what these are because I'm not a geologist, but we can look them up now in the book so that we know what they are. And we've got some really interesting looking rocks in here.
This one looks like a piece from a statue that's just fallen off.
Bit of marble, is it?
I don't know.
That'll be nice because it's got two colours on it, so that'll be nice. It's quite a good selection of rocks actually, and there's quite a lot here, which is nice.
I almost fell off the sofa.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's our kit. So we're going to set it up now. Yeah?
Nah!
And tumble some rocks. Tumble some rocks.
I like the white one. It says shiny.
Yeah,
I'm
well, we can do the white one.
I'm keeping this one.
You want it polished?
I do want it.
Right, I'll stick it in there then.
Where do I
There's
stick
some other
it?
white ones as well. Look, that's the same. It's
And this
small.
one. And this one. And this one.
So we'll go and heat this up, and then we'll take the lid off, and then we can put some rocks in, and then we can go out to the garage and we'll set this going, and then we'll do the second part of the video once it's finished in 10 days' time, and we can see how they come out. How exciting! Thank you very much. Say bye bye.
Bye.
To the viewers, to the viewers.
Bye. Bye. Ah! Just stepped on bubble wrap. Oh, that was loud.
Right, so this is our stones in the doobly what's it?
Yeah.
Thingy doodly.
Barrel. Move it closer.
Moving closer. And you add some water just to cover the stones,
And
and
use
then
a spoon to put in
tablespoon
granite.
of the coarse grit. So we've done all that. We're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to go and put it in the garage, and we'll report back in a few days. Well, we've set it a tumbling. We're in the garage. It's on the windowsill. I've checked it with the spirit level to make sure it's on the level, because it needs to be absolutely on the level. It was on the spirit level. Having said that, it's still sort of migrating down a little bit, but there's a little roller on each end which stops it shooting off. And we positioned it, as you can see, the thing sort of tilts down. So we positioned it so that if it does roll off for any reason, it'll hit the window and then bounce back onto the rollers. I had to heat the lid to get it back on again, so we dip that in hot water. Then very important that you get the air out, and the way you do that is just to lift the edge and push on the middle, and that'll squeeze all the air out of the container, so it's not got air in there. In fact, it should have a slight vacuum, which will help keep the lids on, and you won't get any leakage. So we're going to have a look at that in a few days' time. We'll check it every day, see how it's doing, like what they suggest, and then we'll see where we go from there. Because I missed it.
See you later.